Going on, Joe fans? Centex Collector here with another completed 3D printed project. This time of the Cold Slither stage. Got this off of Cold's 3D designer LesWhiteDesigns. And this thing was put together designed really well as far as you use the Lego Technic pins. There's various holes that you'll see as we go through this. And then he created speakers as well. So I ended up doing 2 of each speaker and just 1 of the amp, which you could throw an acrylic marker on if you wanted to, or multi-print, multicolor 3D. But I just kept it simple for now. But I did 2 of these, and then 2 of these smaller speakers, and then 2 of the big stage speakers. And then I'll put up how many hours and filament I use. There's quite a bit of filament, 'cause as you can see, this thing measures 21 inches by, 21 inches across, 17 inches deep, and about 17 inches height to the top of the sign. And so it barely fits in one of my shelves. I used the charcoal black matte for all the black, which is pretty much I just did the skirts, which goes all the way around to here and even to the back to give it support. And then these are the Technic pins I was telling you about. So these are like Lego Technic pins. These are the pins that Larry used for the brainwave scanner as well. So these are good. And you can see here the holes. And that way if you wanted to glue these stairs in, they just slide right in like that. Gray is Nardo Gray. So that's like basically like a medium gray. And we did the gray all throughout. And then the wood, you can see like the wood detail there on the trim. So you've got, and I could even ran trim pieces all around the back. There's holes here. Except because basically you print one of these over and over and over. So I had 6 of these pieces, and then there's 2 corner pieces. And then these back here, I don't know why he designed like this, but these were like L shape, these 2, so that's why this backing is brown. And then there's these corner like L pieces, so 2 of those. And then the trim pieces here, so you got 2 corner trim pieces, 2 straight pieces, and 2 more corner pieces. So that's the dark brown matte, and then that like wood texture came out really well. Like I said, all this is the Technic pins holding it together. And then this is dark red matte in the sun. I wanted that to really pop. So got the black and the red to really pop there. And this logo design was done really well on the sign as well. And then here, again, this is the Technic pins. So there's the pins. And it just pops right in those holes. And this is probably, I got to glue it together probably pretty well here. The glue I use, the Star Bond, works really well. And you can see from the top, wide open top of the interior, again, all the way around. So this thing came out really good. And I don't have the Cold Slither band in hand yet, but we can load this thing up real quick with some figures. So we've got 7 figures loaded up on the stage, and I think the set comes with drums. So obviously the drummer you would put back here, so the drummer would take up most of this space, but you still have plenty of space. And that's 7 figures. You can see you still got plenty of space to work with. Your hype man come running up here somewhere like Flavor Flav. Yeah, boy. I guess rock bands really didn't have hype man. That's more of other groups. And there's the top-down view. And then he did like these little, because you can see the holes here, because he tried making everything universal. So, oh, actually, I guess I could have printed that to cover these now that I'm looking at it. But yeah, it got like these, the caps for the holes. I really did printed these, that way it, because you can see the lines here, so that way it connects. I didn't feel, I guess, oh yeah, because I didn't feel like these needed a connection point, because this would basically support or strengthen the corners and the back, and the same with the back wall as well. It's got these to basically strengthen the back wall. Let's throw it on the shelf and see what it looks like on an actual shelf. So here we have it on the shelf. Again, this shelf is 35 inches wide, about 17.5 to 18 inches deep. And then up to this point here is like 16 inches. That's why it's, the cold slither's cut off, because that's up to 17 inches there. I had this tank on this shelf, so I don't know if I have a different shelf I could put it on. I did get the cold slither band pre-ordered. I wasn't gonna open it, but with this stage, may as well just open it. But there it is on the shelf. So you would probably want your shelf maybe up to here to have, you know, about 17 inches to be able to see the full stage. And you could really light this thing up too. Just throw some LEDs on your shelf. There's my generic barrier. You could throw up like, you know, barriers around there, like the gate looking barriers. You could 3D print or whatever. But there it is on the shelf. There we go, guys. The cold slither stage. I'm happy with how it came out. And designer, just awesome work from the community to come up with something like this. I think I'm probably the first one who's printed this in classified scale. He made one in 3 3/4, 4-inch scale. But there we go. There's the, oh, because Super 7, they're crappy figures. They have, I think, cold slither figures. Super 7 is such garbage. But anyway, here we go. Classified, legit figures, scale, cold slither stage. This thing is awesome. Like, comment, subscribe. JJ out.